Douthit. I am a plumber, and I have been here for 16 years. Oh, 100-degree heat every day. Oh yeah, if it was up to me, it would never snow again. The majority of our jobs are going to be inside the house. Now, when it's 10 degrees, this job becomes 5 times harder because there is stuff like your truck that will just freeze, like the mold wax, your flux, all kinds of things. They're just frozen, and you have to defrost them in order to use them. 10 degrees, you got frozen, broken pipes everywhere, and those can be very difficult jobs because pipes get inside walls. This is all stuff you don't have to think about in the summer. It's just a much tougher job. And then going into houses, you got to be very mindful and careful with tracking snow into customers' houses, things of that nature, where you don't have to think about that in the winters as much. And then God forbid you have a job that's outside. You have to go out and fix frozen hose beds, or the worst is their meter shut off before the meter is what's leaking, and now we have to turn off the water at the stop box, and that's a foot underground to find the cap. Yep. And the ground is concrete, so the job becomes infinitely harder in the winter. And then don't even forget about, you got to drive. Driving is much tougher in the winter than it is in the summer. So summer is much better than the winter. I like listening to music I found on YouTube. Listen to Joe Rogan podcast. I like listening to him. And then there's a couple of people I follow on YouTube, stuff to do with like cryptocurrency and things of that nature. Yeah. So that's basically what I listen to. Some customers are they're just fun to be around. They're just a joy to be around. You enjoy going to their house. And now a lot of with the repeat customers. I've been here for so long. There are some customers who I'm the only person they'll have in their house. And I do remember one call where I went over to this lady's house, and when I first started going to her house, her kid was 7, 8 years old.
Oh yeah?
But now here we are 10 years later, and I'm still going to her house. She's still calling me back over. Now her kid's 17, 18 years old. And him and I were talking one time, and he was like, I can remember you coming over to the house when, I was a kid, and I was like, yeah, I know I've been coming over quite a bit, and I've only been to their house maybe 3 or 4 times. Right. But that kid remembers me through the years coming over, and that was pretty cool, that someone, remembers that.
All right, Steve, we've run a couple jobs now. Can we take a look in the back of your truck?
Sure. Let's go back. Okay. All right. So what we got back in here, this is your standard pretty much truck at Burton Plumbing. But obviously keep the water heater here because we're going to be doing quite a bit of those. And then shelving, we're basically keeping the parts that we're going to use theoretically the most. Hoses, copper fittings, PVC and ABS fittings, pipe, hoses, tool bags, basically in general what we have on here. It was probably this transfer pump that I added on here. What that pump allows you to do is you can make water heater drain faster.
Okay.
Right? And then also there's times when there's a bunch of water on the floor or in a tub and I have to get rid of it before I can work on the plumbing, and that's where that pump comes in. Okay. I didn't need that as a drain tech, right? Yeah. But as a plumber, you need that. Channel lock. Yeah.
Channel lock.
If
a
I
good
could carry
pick.
one tool, it'd be a channel lock because you use it all the time on almost every job. Yeah, if I had one tool, that would be it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. You can't get much done, but that'd be the one tool I have.
All right, well, Steve, I appreciate you letting me ride around with you today.
Not a problem, man.
Take care.
Yeah.